morning, children of all ages. This is Coach Curtis Claus coming to you from Warsaw Community High School, hoping to spread good tidings, joy, and cheer to all students and staff today. Welcome to another day of Warsaw Learning. Next line, let me check my naughty and nice list. Mr. Akers, principal, check. He will be receiving gifts this year. Coach Curtis Jr., incorrect. He will be receiving lumps of coal this year. Coach Jones in the weight room. He's been a good young man this past year. He will be receiving gifts. Coach Childress, our head strength coach. Undecided. That will be a game day call by Coach Curtis Claus. Well, children, I've got to get back to work building these toys and also getting my reindeer ready for Sunday night's travels around the world. Until then, be good, God bless, and go Tigers. Bye-bye.
Hey Tigers, and welcome back to WCSN. I'm Emma.
And I'm Cameron. Happy holidays. The school recently received some new furniture for the entrance and library. Let's send it to Ryan to learn more about the new library.
Hey Tigers. Over the past week, library books have been moved out of the black box and into the new library. And for a more in-depth look at the new library, I did a walking tour with Miss Manduka.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Manduka. I'm the high school librarian, and I'm sitting here in our new library space, which will be up and running fully in January when you come back from the holiday break. So I'm going to take you on a little tour today just to show you what the space is going to look like and the different ways that students and teachers can use it. So this room is designed to be a small group workspace, a more quiet study space. So if a group is working on a project together and wants some space away from the big group of students, this would be an option for them. All right, so this right now is a mess, but eventually when it's cleaned up, the idea behind this space is that it is a workroom for both students and teachers. So we've got some tables here if you want to work on a project that involves a little more crafts or those kinds of projects. This is a space to do that in for both students and teachers. Okay, and then this space right here is where all of the books will be housed, and we're working on organizing them right now, but again, it'll be ready to go by January 9th for you to come in and check out those books. Thanks for joining me on this library tour today. I'm excited to get this space up and running and ready for you to use on January 9th.
Make sure to check it out more after break.
Speaking of the end of the semester, I had the opportunity to meet with Mr. Akers to talk about his job, second semester, and more. Let's see what he had to say. Mr. Akers has not only been an administrator here at Warsaw for 17 years, but he has also taught as a special education teacher before becoming our principal. I wanted to find out what drives Mr. Akers in his work and what his job means to him.
Well, I think an overview of the job of the high school principal at Warsaw Community High School would have to be that you're a collaborator. And I use that word because there's so many facets to the job, so many different people that we work with, whether it's community members, parents, our teaching staff, our support staff, and of course all of our students. And it's not about me, it never has been. It's not about any individual teacher, it never has been. You know, it's about we, not me. And you know, I think that people that would just visit Warsaw Community High School could see that in the ways that we treat one another and the goals that we aspire.
Finally, let's take a look on how the end of the semester affects seniors here at Warsaw Community High School.
You know, with the senior class, it's really the turning point for the home stretch. You know, there's so many opportunities that our seniors have, and we want to really highlight that. You know, my goal every year is for that second semester to be the best semester of any senior's life.
Thank you for meeting with me.
Tigers, here at WCHS, we have some unique classes, so let's fly on over to see the story on aviation.
Well, I've been flying all my life since a small child. I received my private pilot license on my 16th birthday, May 1st, 1972, and received them before I went to school at Wawasee. And I've flown all my life. Aviation has been a passionate love of mine, and the opportunity presented itself after I retired from the Warsaw Police Department to be asked to come up here and start the aviation ground school at Warsaw High School. It's been 10 years in the making now, and we've had around 172 students go through the class, and so far, at least that I know of, 17 or 18 have gone on to get their private pilot certificate. One is actually flying for Spirit Airlines now. The very first student who took this class and got his private pilot certificate license is now flying for a commercial airline. They can take this and apply it either to a career or to their own hobby of flying. They can fly for business or for pleasure. They can take passengers, or they can make a career out of this. Making a career out of it is the ultimate goal that I would like to see them do. But again, they can fly for any reason that they want.
If you are interested in learning more about the program, feel free to reach out to your counselor or Mr. Coburn.
Winter sports are in full swing. Let's take a quick look at what's been happening with sports here at the high school from Chase.
Hello sports fans, and welcome to WCSN Sports, your go-to source for the latest in Tiger winter sports. I'm your host, Chase Carl, and tonight we're diving into a mid-season update on the electrifying world of winter athletics. Let's get right into it. First up, let's talk hoops. The girls basketball team has been showing some serious skill on the court this season. With a strong record of 8-4, these athletes have been dominating game after game. Their tenacity and teamwork are truly making waves and setting up for an exciting second half of the season. Switching over to boys basketball, the team is standing tall with an impressive 4-2 record. What's even more remarkable is their performance in the South Bend, Washington game, where they won, scoring over 80 points. This team is definitely one to watch as they continue their quest for victory. Moving on to the pool, where the competition is just as heated, the girls swim team is making a splash with a solid 4-2 record. Their speed and synchronization in the water has been nothing short of remarkable. On the boys' side, they're making waves with a 5-1 record. These swimmers are definitely setting pace for an exciting season finale. Now, let's grapple with some wrestling news. The boys' wrestling team has been facing some tough competition, holding a record of 9-10. Each match showcases their resilience and determination, though. Meanwhile, the girls' wrestling team has been outstanding, representing strongly at several invitationals. Their performances have been a testament to their hard work and dedication to the sport. As many of our teams are competing over Christmas break, we're set to see some thrilling matchups and unforgettable moments. If you're free over winter break, we'd love to see you come out and support your fellow Tigers. Well, that's all the updates for your winter sports action. I'm Chase with WCSN, and I'll see you next time.
Make sure to support these teams when you get back from break.
Cameron, have you ever heard about something called the STAR program? Well, let's send it over to Margot to learn more about the STAR program here at WCHS.
STAR stands for Students Transitioning to Adults Roles and Responsibilities. The STAR program is a program for life skills students and students with disabilities. We try to teach a lot of life skills, so we try to get students ready to transition to adulthood. I really like going out into the community, like being able to take the students out and just kind of show them around Warsaw, Indiana. I like the idea that when they do graduate, that they'll be able to do more things outside of school, and hopefully we can set them up for being able to live independently.
As a peer tutor, I just help the students, and I normally just do like fun activities with them or help them with their work. So we can just sit that right here because that doesn't matter. That's your microphone. But you can just look right here.
Ni es ini sick. Right there.
I love just getting to play with them, and also I color with them a lot, and it's just fun doing that. And I also just like being around their like fun personalities, and they always just brighten my day.
Going out into community and trying to find like jobs and just like doing some fun stuff.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you too.
Winter is coming in cold, and with that, the weather has been changing a lot. Let's go see the weather with Griffin and Evan.
This is Griffin
and Evan giving you the weather.
You know, Evan, this weather's been changing really quickly.
Yeah, that's kind of what weather does.
Anyways,
Saturday we'll have a high of 47 degrees with a low of 45 degrees and rainy weather. Sunday we'll have a high of 56 with a low of 48 and cloudy weather. Monday we'll have a high of 54 with a low of 48 degrees and rainy weather. Tuesday we'll have a high of 50 degrees with a low of 40 degrees with rainy weather. And finally, Wednesday we'll have a high of 40 degrees with a low of 33 degrees with rainy weather.
as you can see, it's been getting a lot warmer this December than in the past, so there won't likely be any snow in the first week of this break. However, we did get snow this week, even though I reported that we wouldn't, so to be honest with you, I don't know. But what I can tell you is that we'll have a very rainy week and maybe snow if it gets 32 and below. Now sending it to our on-the-site meteorologist, Evan.
It's cold. Sending it back to you guys.
3, 2, 1, and we're live.
Thanks, Evan.
Now, meteorologists have been saying that this will be an El Nino year when it comes to winter weather.
If you don't know what that is, I'm here to tell you. An El Nino year is where the weather temperatures of the northern and southern climates swap. So the temperature we had last year in December, they get in, I don't know, Florida, and vice versa.
Wow, thanks, Evan. I only remember El Nino from that one Bill Nye the Science Guy episode.
When this happens, fish die. Fish die.
Well, that's all we have for the weather today.
Well, everyone, enjoy your break.
If it snows.
Sending it back to you guys.
That's all the news we have for you today, Tigers. We'll see you back here next year.
Make sure to subscribe to the Worthville Area Career Center to stay up to date with all things WCSN. And make sure to follow us on Instagram at WCH School News for the behind the scenes at WCSN. Happy holidays, Tigers, and enjoy your break.